Money grows on trees, the desert starts to freeze. Cats converse in perfect Pekingese. And sometimes a dream like you comes true. Now and then when the moon is blue, I'm in your spell. And folks are talking, they might as well. Can't be denied. How can I hide the fact that I go walking with both my feet 10 feet above the sidewalk? Now I think I see a taxi up a tree,
A lamppost,
and a spaniel drinking tea. So tell me that you can see it too. A month of Sundays coming up in June, because the moon is blue.
Six dozen of these and 2 pumice stones. Hey! Follow that car. Why were you in such a tearing hurry?
What?
Well, I followed you into the ticket office, and bingo, you vanished into thin air.
I'm sorry. I wasn't sure whether... Oh, why didn't you say something?
I did. I yelled, hey. But you were already off in a cloud of dust.
No, I don't mean then. I mean in the drugstore when... Why were you buying pumice stone?
Because I get ink on my hands, and pumice stone takes it off.
Oh. And all those rubber bands, what do you need them for?
I use those in my business. I didn't know you were watching me that closely.
You got razor blades, too.
I shave. You didn't buy anything, I noticed.
I was flirting with a divine new shade of lipstick. It was $1.50, and I decided to be sensible. It was so beautiful, too. It was called...
Pastel Pink. A rather uninspired name, if you ask me.
For me?
I rarely use lipstick.
Well, how perfectly sweet of you. You must have been watching me in the drugstore.
Oh, I've been watching you for quite a while. Now, why didn't you smile at me like that in front of the jewelry shop?
I don't smile at men in front of jewelry shops.
Well, the ticket office, then. It wouldn't have hurt you to smile there. You didn't have to scowl in that forbidding way.
I was really trying to look sultry and provocative.
And you just beat me to the elevators.
I know. I got right in because I was certain you were right behind me. Gosh, isn't this wonderful?
Not particularly. Fog's coming in. Can't see much today.
You can see Welfare Island.
You're crazy. Can't see a thing.
I can.
You can hardly see the Chrysler building.
I can.
You're nuts.
Well, I can imagine it anyway.
You remember the sign downstairs? It said visibility limited. Look, there's no soul up here.
I don't care. I'm glad I came. Just think, we're over 1,000 feet up. The tallest building in the world. I think it's wonderful. Of course, it was a wicked extravagance, but I don't care. It's worth every single penny of it.
Oh, by the way, here's your $1.20.
Well, what do you mean?
Well, despite your sultry and provocative scowl, I paid for 2 tickets. And when the woman said that you'd already paid for yours, I told her we'd had a little lover spat, so she naturally gave me your money back.
You mean you're treating me to this?
Uh-huh.
Well, how perfectly sweet of you. Thanks a lot. Now I can really enjoy it. And you don't even know my name. What's your name? Mine's Patty. Patty O'Neill.
Don Gresham.
Don. Yes, that suits you. You look like a Don.
Patty, let me ask you something. I don't usually do things like this, and I have a hunch
I wonder how this gadget works.
For a dime, you can find out.
Thanks, you are nice. Well, before, when you came out, I was only pretending.
I gathered that.
Oh, boy, this is terrific. Now you can see for miles. Wouldn't you like a look?
So, I've been up here before. My office is in this building.
Are you drumming like that because you're bored or nervous? Or do you want to hold my hand? You can if you want to.
You're a screwball, no fooling. And you have very sweet hands. What are you thinking about?
I want to cry.
What for?
All those people.
What people?
In Brooklyn.
Brooklyn's over there.
I don't care. It doesn't matter. I still want to cry.
Why?
Because it's so sad.
What, living in Brooklyn?
Now, please don't be funny. I was born in Brooklyn.
I'm not trying to be funny, I swear. I don't know what you're talking about.
Those poor, drab little people. Sweating their lives out every day.
Now, nobody's sweating on a day like this, so don't worry.
Oh, don't be so darn practical.
Look, Patty, it's getting all fogged in up here. Let's go down, shall we?
No, I like it up here.
Well, aren't you getting cold?
Only my hands, but they always get cold when I get excited.
Oh, what are you excited about?
Coming up here. I wanted to for years.
Well, then why didn't you?
Well, frankly, because I couldn't afford it. Get a lovely pair of nylons for $1.20. You know why I decided to splurge tonight?
You're terribly sweet.
It'll never stay on that way.
Don't be silly. It's as good as new. Okay, so it isn't as good as new. Let's go down and get some dinner, shall we?
No.
Why not?
You've spent enough on me already.
Oh, don't be silly.
You have, too. A ticket to the tower and a lovely lipstick.
And don't forget the dime for the gadget.
That's right. Here it is.
You haven't by any chance a needle and thread with you, have you?
As a matter of fact, I have. I'll sew it on for you right now. Hold the needle a second.
No scissors?
Okay, let's have the button. Oh, for goodness sake, now you've dropped the needle.
Oh. Well, we'll never find it now. This place is much bigger than a haystack. Let's go down to my office and you can sew the button on there.
Are you sure you've got a needle down there?
Oh, my secretary is full of needles.
Okay, we can try. By the way, Don, what do you do?
Architect.
Oh, that explains the ink and the pumice stone. Are you a draftsman?
No, believe it or not, I'm a full-fledged architect. Build you anything from a cathedral to a bomb shelter.
How much would a cathedral cost these days? A small one.